And again, thank you to everyone for your comments. Although Rose is very humble in saying that she is writing as a student, we thought that what she has come up with can generate debate, and we see that there is debate coming up. As Dr. Sopela mentioned in the morning, there's a big elephant, but we have to take small chunks, and that's what we do in research. We look at a small issue and we continue from there on, so that it immediately addresses the issue of what other components of developmental state are we talking about. Here we're looking at the capacity, bureaucratic capacity, as she was talking about. How then can this goal assist in that just one specific aspect of a developmental state, and only just one of the many goals? I mean, if we even go to SDGs, we are talking of even more goals, and we could not tackle all of them in one study. So it is really just for practicality reasons. There was another, why the controversy that you mentioned in terms of a recommendation. And actually you answered it yourself, because education, attaining it, particularly also in South Africa at the primary level, does not mean the quality is good. And so implementation, and these are some of the innovative issues that Rose has detailed in her particular paper, in terms of what else can we do to ensure that even though we meet the MDG 2 goals, which of course doesn't mean everybody is educated, it is a percentage, as you know. How can we ensure as well that the quality of that education carries forward? So I hope you understand that this is the issue of why the two seem to be talking to different issues, achieving MDG 2 and yet more implementation. Implementation is really so to ensure that the quality is just as good. AP values, this is, we put in not the full numbers, we just make it for the purpose of the presentation. So if it so happens that you know this, I'm assuming you, from your question, you know very well, you cannot determine this number, it just comes out. It depends on the data that you put in, of course, but these are the numbers we get, and we didn't put all the 9 numbers after the zeros, but they will be different thereafter. All we are concerned with is the 0.00, and the difference between that and 0.05, as you know. Innovative approaches, Rose has written a little bit more in the paper in terms of that, and as I said, it's really in terms of how to implement so that we have quality education and not just quantity education. But just to mention also that what we are getting from these results is, I think, particularly important for us sitting around the tables in the room. Issues of inequality, issues of the vicious cycle of poverty that we as governments or trainers of government individuals are sometimes blind towards, and yet we need to come up with strategies, thoughts and issues that could allow us to break this cycle. We're seeing that the poor households are exactly the same households that are not completing education. They are the same households that are not unemployed. This is an age-old problem, and we're challenging, therefore, us as thinkers to come up with some of these innovative ideas to try and break that cycle, to think about it in all the service delivery items and activities that we carry forward. Thank you.
We have more time, so you can.
Okay, so in the absence of any comments and questions, let's give a big hand to Rose and Rob. I really admire Rose's presentation, the research presentation. The reason is that most of the research that we read around these days, the data analysis only talks about simple percentages, 10% of the people said this, and then simple background. But the way Rose entered into hypothesis testing, using chi-square, degrees of freedom, p-values, these are areas that many researchers will tell you that people run away from. So Rose, you have done well. Thank you very much. I think on this note, we'll discharge Rose and Prof, and then we prepare ourselves for week. On this note, I invite Patrick. Any logistics? Okay. Okay, so we are taking our lunch, and that gives us exactly 45 minutes. And so, when we come, there's a next presentation by Professor Fure, assisted by Madam Lucy Camaro, and it's on gauging sustainable development goals, ethical consideration for the public service MA practitioners. Before we go, it has an AAPAM tradition that when people do presentation, we give them a nice gift. So here we are, we have the latest version of the African Journal for Public Administration, which is the official journal of AAPAM. And on this note, I invite Prof. and Rose to take their gift. Prof, thank you very much. Rose. On this note, we invite all of you to submit articles for presentation into our beautiful journal. And meanwhile, we have additional copies if you want to buy. Fine. Thank you very much. So we take a lunch break for 45 minutes and come back for the rest of the activities for the day. Thank you and wish to see you shortly.
The lunch is served at Australia. That is the place, but Nadine is going to lead the way, so we just follow her. That's where the lunch is going to be served. Nadine will lead us.